Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born all. I hope you are holding yourselves, your daughters, granddaughters, and nieces uplifted, held sacred, and protected. Now, I am so glad to see everybody. And I had a couple of reasons of coming to talk to you today, black women. Girl, yes. But one of the main reasons I wanted to really just have this conversation today, and I'm sure I'll have more about this. Of course I will. So first of all, I'm here because I am holding sacred, uplifted, and protected Goddess born Ms. Hood, who just went through a really hard trauma in her son's life. And I think it's important that we look at an entirely different angle as black women. I've said this before, but we just don't take it seriously, or we think I'm being hyperbolic or some shit. The bottom line is black men and different collectives, including white women, and that's why I'm always on their ass, because they don't need to be accountable or responsible for their shit. And it pisses me the fuck off, right? Okay, we all know that. However, it's also a matter of that both of those collectives have declared war on us for hundreds, actually, in the case of black men, thousands of years. And I think that it's time we get out of their little fairy tale world where we as black women are supposed to not know that we're powerful, to not believe we have choices, to not protect ourselves, to not uplift ourselves. Girl, we can't even go out around and be laughing or talking because it's just too much for people to see us with joy and happiness, you know. But also, this is a very serious situation, and it's been coming to a head, and I'm just I'm just so, at once I'm sorry for what happened with Ms. Hood, the Goddess born, and at the same time I'm proud of how she took action. And what I mean by action is a little bit different maybe than what all of the rest of these folks is looking at, okay? So one of the problems that we're having is that we as black women and black girls and our children are fucking not safe, okay? And like I said, all y'all out there, you sat here and you declared war on us, and we just supposed to what? Take that shit? We were the first, and we still here, and we gonna still be here, okay? So I would like to look at this from a different angle, okay? And I'm gonna use Goddess born Ms. Hood as an example. So let me tell you what she did. This is a warrior. This is what it means to be warrior born, but it also is what it means to be. Sometimes you have to, even if you're not warrior born as a goddess born, you may have to take up arms to protect yourself and your children, okay? And this young woman, she had already gone to concealed carry classes, which I keep telling us as black women, this is what we need to do, right? You've seen videos, you can go back through my TikToks or YouTube, and you can see videos of me going to the range and all of these different things, right? Because I want to help us to get comfortable with taking our security into our own hand. Okay? So, Goddess Born, Ms. Hood, she went to classes, see. And what happened was, in those classes, they teach you laws as well in your state and in surrounding states, right? And they also teach you everything about, firearms. They actually, we got to talk about insurance, what their insurance is, girl, okay? Because I got a whole white husband that he was there in class with me a few years back. And I looked at him when that little girl came in talking about insurance. I'm like, what? White man, you never told me this. Oh, I just thought you knew. How the hell would I know that? Okay. Anyway, sorry. I went off the rails. All right, I'll come back. So what Ms. Hood did was she went to concealed carry classes. She learned how to be safe. She learned how to get on the range. She learned her own whatever weapon she chose, whatever manufacturer she chose. And then she had her son also, is my understanding, that he had been on the range too. Now, I don't know why people think that that's fucked up or some other bullshit, but that's because most of us as black women don't understand how this works. See, white people don't play them games. Their children have been on the range since they was 5 to 6 years old. The white people that carry guns, their children is on the range. You tripping. Okay? And what happens is you actually have to let the ranges know that your child is physically fit to be there. The right thing to do if you have weapons in your home is to train everybody on the fucking weapons. See, y'all missed the whole point, right? Oh, that's delinquency of a minor and all this other bullshit. No, it's only delinquency of a minor if that minor is a black child. Now, how when she did it all, quote unquote, legally, and other motherfuckers can be out here, never go to classes and shit, okay? See, that's the difference between what she did as warrior born and understanding that she is in a war zone, and it don't matter where you live. You could be in Chicago, you could be in Florida, you could be in Texas, you could be in Montana, you could be in California. And it's all a war zone when it comes to black women and black girls and our children. So she went, she got that together. She made sure her son knew how to do what he knew how to do. And unlike the wayward Negro peeing out here, just copping some piece of metal from somewhere, and don't go on the range, don't have expert training, just out here pew-pewing all over the place. That's why they hit sometimes the person they're trying to hit, but a lot of times they end up having collateral damage because they don't know how to fucking aim. Her son did. He was trained. So I want y'all to go back to the Woman King. Do me a favor, go back to the Woman King, black women. I know y'all didn't want to see it. We've always been able to do this. This isn't new for us. So I know we're here in the Americas, some of us, or the Caribbean, or wherever we are, and we've been taught that we are not supposed to be protected. So therefore, we shouldn't be even protecting ourselves. But that's some bullshit, as you can see. That's y'all.